Christian will believe in about that. That even I have a footstep on the rainy account. One.
Welcome to another exciting edition of Midnight Chillers! On location at the former Edwards Theatre, which is now just a big empty building. Shallow, empty grave for a time once past. A time whenever it was magic to go to the movies. Now everything is digitalized into streaming services. It's annoying! But not you guys. You guys are staying tuned or watching this. And if you go to the theater, please go to the theater more often. Keep them in the business. People need to go to the movies. It's alright, Steven.
That's right.
That's right. So tonight's movie is a special one. It is called White Zombie, starring Bela Lugosi as the guy who does this and hypnotizes women into becoming slaves. It's one of those earlier works, post Dracula, wherever he got more roles. Dracula was his breakout role, but that's when he became famous worldwide as Dracula. And then he started getting any role he could, and he was in constant competition with Boris Karloff over like who's the horror master. So this movie, to me, proves that he is the horror master. He is the godfather of the goth. He is Bela Lugosi, and I can't say anything more about the movie. I don't want to spoil it for you. So sit back, relax, and enjoy The White Zombie. Wiedersehen.
Looks like a burial.
In the road? Driver, what is it?
It's a funeral, Mademoiselle. They're afraid of the men who steal dead bodies. So they dig the grave in the middle of the road, where people pass all of the time.
Well, that's a cheerful introduction for you to our West Indies.
Do you know where is the house of Monsieur Beaumont? Zombie! Allez, vite! Allez!
It's got like hands clutching you.
Why did you drive like that, you fool? We might have been killed.
Worse than that, monsieur. We might have been caught.
Caught? By whom? Those men you spoke to?
They are not men, monsieur. They are dead bodies.
Dead?
Yes, monsieur. Zombies. The living dead. Corpses taken from their graves. Or made to work in sugar mills and fields at night. Look! Here they come!
Look. Look.
Excuse me, please. Have you got a match? Did I frighten you? I'm sorry. I'm ugly enough, I suppose.
No, it wasn't you. Something happened back on the road there. We stopped to speak to some men. Our driver told us they weren't men at all. He said they were corpses. Corpses? Surely you don't believe it, do you?
No. Well, I don't know. Haiti is full of nonsense and superstition. They're always mixed up with a lot of mysteries that'll turn your hair gray. I've been a missionary here for, 30 years, and at times, I don't know what to think. Come, let's go in the house.
Oh, yes.
Huh?
Come, Dick.
Is Mr. Beaumont in?
You're expected, Dr. Bruner.
Yes, I've been sent for to marry someone. Maybe, Oh, yes, excuse me. How long is it that you know Mr. Beaumont?
Oh, only a few days. Madeline introduced him on the docks in Port-au-Prince.
And you?
I met him on the ship coming from New York. He was very kind during the voyage.
So Madeline and I planned to be married the moment she arrived. But Mr. Beaumont persuaded us to come here. He promised to take me out of the bank at Port-au-Prince and send me to New York as his agent.
Strange. Very strange. You...
I'll tell Mr. Beaumont you're here.
Yeah.
It's all right, isn't it, Doctor?
Oh, I guess so. You see, I've only met Mr. Beaumont once or twice, but he never struck me like a man that would take the trouble to play fairy godfather to a young couple like you. Unless...
Unless what, sir?
I suppose you'll think I'm a meddling old fool, but... You know, I'd feel a good deal better if you'd clear out of this place after you're married and have nothing more to do with Mr. Beaumont.
The young people have arrived, sir, and Dr. Brunner. They're waiting in the reception hall.
Show them to their room and tell them I'm out.
Yes.
No, wait. Perhaps I'd better see them. It might look odd if I didn't.
Very odd, sir. Especially as Dr. Brunner is a trifle skeptical as to your motives, sir.
Never mind my motives. Has that other person sent word yet?
No, sir, not yet.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, yes, of course. I'm sure Neil will make a very good agent. But you must be tired after your drive. You'll get some rest. Silver! Silver will show you to your rooms.
This way, please.
Delighted to see you again, Monsieur Beaumont. Please. Please. I'm sorry that kept you waiting, monsieur. I have been on a journey, seeking men for my mill. Men? They work faithfully, and they are not worried about long hours. You could make good use of men like mine on your plantation.
No. That's not what I want.
Then perhaps you wish to talk about the young lady who came to your house this evening.
You've seen her?
When? The road tonight. There was a young man with her.
They're to be married tonight. You've waited too long to do anything.
What do you want me to do?
If she were to disappear for a month,
What do you hope to gain by her disappearance?
everything.
Everything. Do you think she will forget her lover in a month?
Just give me a month. One little month.
Not in a month. Not even a year. I have looked into her eyes. She is deep in love. But not with you.
They're to be married within an hour. There must be a way.
There is a way. The cost is heavy.
You give me what I want, and you may ask anything. No. Not that.
Only a pinpoint, Monsieur Beaumont, in a glass of wine, or perhaps a flower. Take it. The time is very brief. You must do your share if I'm to help you. Keep it, monsieur. Keep it. You may change your mind. Send me word when you use it.
I'll find another way.
There is no other way.
feels fear. Close it. Close it. Mademoiselle.
More than anything else in this whole world, dear. Heaven or hell lies in this little moment for me. You can raise me up to paradise, or you can blast my world into nothingness. There's time even yet, dear. I can make you the envy of every woman. I'll give my life to make you happy. Oh, listen to me, dear, before it's too late.
Don't. Please.
Don't go into that room. We can be in Port-au-Prince in half an hour. There's a boat sailing at midnight.
You've been so wonderful. Don't spoil everything now.
One last gift before I lose you forever.
We are gathered together here in the sight of God and in the face of this company to join together this man, this woman in holy matrimony. Stay.
Toast to the bride, to beauty's queen. Gladly, my lord. Leave but a kiss with fair gypsy, read my fortune. What do you like?
I see happiness. I see love. Far more than you deserve.
Is that all?
No, I see.
What is it?
I see death.
Madam. Madam, what's wrong? Madam, my dear, please.
Madeline! Madeline! Can't we do something? She's... Madeline! My wife.
And the love of God and the fellowship of his angels be with us evermore. Amen.
Zombies? Yes. They are my servants. Did you think we could do it alone? In their lifetime, they were my enemies. I know the witch doctor. Once my master.
Well, we're at the middle ground, guys. This is the part of the movie where we take a little break, a fright break, and talk about stuff. So what do you guys thought so far about this movie? It's got a lot of stuff that these days would be considered racially insensitive, but people were different back then. They didn't care about offending people. They just did whatever they wanted to do. And look at Walt Disney's old movies with Mickey Mouse and the Crows and Dumbo and all that stuff. And Songs of the South. They didn't care. I think people care too much these days. Which is understandable, I mean, because it is hurtful to say these types of things to people. So anyway, so enough about that. I don't want to get into politics, because I get into politics enough with my family back in Mississippi. I'm from Mississippi. Anyway, so this is like one of the They're considered like a B movie. This was one of the movies made cheaply that was put on a double bill with another movie. That was a movie back in the day to try to get people in the theater. They take an A+ movie and a B movie, put them close together, and say, well, I paid for 2 movies, so I might as well watch both of them. It happened a lot back in the history of cinema, back to the early days of the 30s and 40s. This is like this theater here. These were considered social eliteness. People actually dressed up to go to the movies. People went there to see the news, they saw cartoons, they saw short films, like Batman, Rocketeer, stuff like that. And they showed like movies about like swashbucklers and cowboys. I'm sorry, there's a truck coming through right now. Keep rolling. I don't want to do another take, because I don't think I can do that again. That's what happens when you do it out in the open like this. There's an Office Depot or Hobby Lobby over there. This used to be a theater, now it's a big empty building. Kind of depressing. And then behind me was a buffet restaurant. It's not closed down. Everything's closing down. That's society. It's changing. Getting worse. These, I don't know, sort of thing. What do you think, Steven?
I think Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, yes. Yeah, it's post-Christmas. It's almost New Year, so you get the New Year resolution thing going on. You know, you got to say like, okay, this year I'm going to lose 50 pounds, or I'm going to quit smoking, or I'm going to eat less sugar. What's your New Year's resolution, Steven?
Low cholesterol.
Low cholesterol, good. Mine is less salt. Because I put salt in everything.
Everything in moderation.
Everything in moderation is true. Anyways, New Year's resolutions down. We got the movie going. It's going good. I like this movie a lot. It inspired one of my favorite bands, White Zombie, called White Zombie, based on this movie. And then later became Rob Zombie, which is his now, his solo career, his movies and stuff. And he's very polarized. A lot of people love him and a lot of people hate him. I'm kind of in between. I like some of his movies. I didn't like Lords of Salem. I thought that one was too much real for me. Because it dealt with a lot of real stuff that is very dangerous. So I tried watching that one a couple of times. I keep turning it off because it's just like this. But I love the Firefly trilogy. The House of the Corpses, the Rejects, 3 from Hell. Those were great. I love this Halloween movies. I thought Part 2 was amazing. It was a really great movie. And Super Beasto was great. It just Lords of Salem was just like. And I love the Monsters. The Monsters was really good. I like that one a lot. So I love Rob Zombie, as you can tell, because I got the beard. I'm a horror host. I'm into the creepy horror pop stuff from the 60s and 70s. Like Christopher McCougan and Frankenstein Monster and all that stuff. So of course, I'm going to love this movie. So I hope you enjoy it too. And I will usher you back into the movie now. And then at the end, I'll tell you goodbye and we'll see you next time for another movie. Alright? Auf Wiedersehen!
Fought against my spells unto the last. Even yet I can struggle and fight. His Excellency Richard, once Minister of the Interior. Garcia, Brigand Chief. Marquis, Captain of Gendarmerie. And this is Chauvin, the High Executioner, who almost executed me. I took them, just as we will take this one. But what if they regain their souls? They would tear me to pieces. And that, my friend, shall never be.
Madeline.
Madeline!
There's two explanations to strike me. Either the body was stolen by members of a death cult that use human bones in their ceremonies, or else...
Or else what?
She's not dead.
Not dead? Are you mad? I saw her die. The doctor signed a certificate. I saw them bury her.
Now, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm not mad. But I've lived in these islands for a good many years. And I've seen things with my eyes that made me think I was crazy. There's superstitions in Haiti that the natives brought here from Africa. Some of them can be traced back as far as ancient Egypt. And beyond that yet, in the countries that was old when Egypt was young.
Yes, but what has that to do with Madeline? I kissed her as she lay there in the coffin. And her lips were cold.
Let me explain. Now, just a minute. I'll explain. Wherever there is a superstition, you will find there is also a practice. Now, do you remember what your driver told you the night he took you to Beaumont's house?
Oh, about those horrible creatures we saw.
Yeah.
He said they were corpses, taken from their graves.
That's it. Now, wait. Now, that's the superstition. Now for the practice. The ghouls that steal the dead corpses from the graves are supposed to put them there in the first place.
Do you mean that Madeline was murdered so that somebody could steal her dead body? Ah, nonsense.
No. Not her body, yes, but not her dead body. That's what I mean.
Well, surely you don't think she's alive in the hands of natives? Oh, no, better dead than that.
Excuse me, please. Have you got a match? Thank you.
You don't believe that, do you?
Say, there's been lots of people that's been pronounced dead that came alive again and lived for years. Now, if nature can play pranks like that, why isn't it possible to play pranks with nature?
Oh, I don't know.
Your driver believed he saw dead men walking. He didn't. What he saw was men alive and everything but this and this.
Oh, the whole thing has me confused. I just can't understand it.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I've been trying for years to get to the bottom of this thing. To separate what you call fact from fiction. The law of Haiti acknowledges the possibility of being buried alive. Here it is in the penal code. I'll read it for you. It's in French. Do you speak French?
No.
Excuse me, please. Have you got a match? Right here. Here's one. Oh, thank you. I didn't see it. I'll translate it for you, if you should fail. Article 749. The use of drugs or other practices which produce lethargic coma or lifeless sleep shall be considered attempted murder.
Yes.
Attempted.
Yes, I see.
Yeah, all right. If the person has been buried alive, the act should be considered murder, no matter what result follows.
Beaumont. Say, you said that you couldn't understand why he was so interested in us. Do you think he did this?
No, I think it's native work. Native work, exactly. Of course, if you want to, we can go to Beaumont's house first. If I can get home...
Can't the authorities help?
Authorities. Neil, my boy. You don't know these islands. The native authorities are afraid to meddle. I'm not. I got friends natives. They'll tell me down if we ever get out of it. Because I'm a preacher, they think I'm a magician. Before we get through with this thing, we may uncover sins that even the devil would be ashamed. Oh, these witch doctors.
Foolish things. They can't bring back the light to those eyes. I was mad to do this. But if you'd have smiled on me, I'd have done anything for you, given you anything. I thought that beauty alone would satisfy. But the soul is gone. I can't bear those empty, staring eyes. Oh, forgive me, Madeline, forgive me. I can't bear it any longer. I must take you back.
Back to the grave, monsieur?
No. You must put the light back into her eyes and bring laughter to her lips. She must be gay and happy again.
You paint a charming picture, monsieur. One that I should like to see myself.
must bring her back. Aren't you a trifle afraid, monsieur?
How do you suppose those eyes will regard you when the brain is able to understand?
Better to see hatred in them than that dreadful emptiness.
Perhaps you're right. It would be a pity to destroy such a lovely flower. Let's drink to the future of this flower. A glass of wine?
Silver, bring wine. We have a toast to drink.
To the future, monsieur. Only a pinpoint, monsieur, in a flower, or perhaps a glass of wine.
What are you trying to do to me?
I have other plans for Mademoiselle. And I'm afraid you might not agree. I have taken a fancy to you, monsieur.
Silver! Silver!
To the future, monsieur.
Not that. Not that.
They ought to be picking up an old witch doctor around here pretty soon. His name is Pierre. I've known him for years. He's a great old fella. I don't know just where we find him.
Come, son. There are evil spirits in the road. I will give you an awanga. And here is one for the eye. Young man, he's sick with fever.
Yes. Hey, wait a minute. We can't afford to have you sick. Neil, why don't you go over there? We got a hard day before us tomorrow. Now then, Pierre, come on. He's gone. You can talk.
It is a dangerous thing you ask me to do.
Oh, well, now, listen here, you know. We're old friends, you and me, and I want to go on.
Turn back before it is too late.
Oh, no. I've come too far to turn back now.
I'm too old to go all the way with you.
Well, listen. Can't you get somebody to go with us?
My people are afraid of the mountain
Why?
because it is called the land of the living dead.
Well, have you ever been there?
I am the only man that ever came from there alive. There is an evil spirit man that is called murder. Come, I will tell you all about what it is.
Vultures. Just as old Pierre said, a cloud of vultures always hovers over the house of the living dead.
Madeline, is she there?
No.
Oh, I must go and see.
No, Neil, my boy. Please, lie down and rest. Please. You'll feel stronger in the morning. You rest. Let me go up and see what I can do.
Why is she so restless tonight? Perhaps she remembers something. They never remember anything when they are like that. No, because he's cut off.
Madeline.
No. I can't. I can't. You must. It's your turn. Let's run away. Shh. He might hear you. No, I can't stand it. I'm going to run away. He'll find you and make you like her.
Can you still hear me? It is unfortunate you are no longer able to speak. I should be interested to hear you describe your symptoms. You see, you are the first man to know what is happening. None of the others did. You refused to shake hands once. I remember. Well. We understand each other better now.
Madeline. Madeline, I found you. You're alive. Alive. What's the matter? It's I, Neil. Oh, my darling. What have they done to you?
Who are you? And what are they? For you, my friend, they are the angels of death.
Don't you know me, dear? It's Neil.
I could swear. For a moment she recognized you. Come on, don't let him get away.
Madeline, my darling.
Neil, I dreamed.
Excuse me, please. Have you got a match?
Well, that's the end of the show, kids. Hope you enjoyed White Zombie, another classic horror film from the golden age, 30s, the post-Hays Code era, or it's pre-Code era, Hays Code. It was later on, but back then you could show whatever you wanted in movies, and then like you got away with it, and that led to the Hollywood scandalous stuff of William Hays and the Hays Code and the whole thing of like cleaning up Hollywood. They actually had to pay actors to pretend to be doing nice things. Like, it was in their contract that they had to be photographed going to visit their family on the Sundays for Sunday dinner and stuff like that, and they had to bring flowers to their mom, and they had to do all these things, and it's just, they're just trying to make it look as nice as possible. It's just so stupid because it's not like that at all.
Some Elvis Presley going off to war.
Yep. Elvis Presley going off to war. He joined the army. It's like, look, it's Elvis Presley joined the army. See? He's a good guy. He's an American. That goes into the 50s, though. That was in the 50s whenever like they were trying, with the McCarthy hearings. McCarthy hearings, whenever they're talking about communism and all these people like Lucille Ball and a couple other, I can't remember the rest of them, but there's a bunch of celebrities that got blackballed because they're afraid of, because McCarthy was afraid of communism, so he's blackballing all these different actors. I can't remember the guy's name, but he was the guy who wrote Johnny Got His Gun. If you know, email me. edgarvongool@gmail.com. And so the guy wrote that story. He was blackballed because of the communism thing. And he had to work on the aliases just to get by. And he wasn't allowed on the set whenever people were filming movies because they didn't want him contaminating the majesty of the art. I can't remember the guy's name. I'll have to look it up later. If you know, you know, and then you email me and I'll talk about it. Speaking of emails, the Vortex. Still have your shirt, Sluggo. Thank you so much for this. I feel honored. I don't know if I told you guys yet, but thank you for granting me the award of the Golden Turkey for this year for Halloween, Thanksgiving season. Thank you so much. I really appreciated that. I mean, it touched my heart that I actually won an award, because I never won an award before. And I got real honor as being a horror host. This is my first. I got a video award in 2014 from Canadian Open Channel, but that was for Best Up-and-Coming Director. This is for being Edgar Von Gould. This is a high honor. I appreciate it very much. And I thank you guys so much for giving me this award. And look at this beautiful scenery right here. This Stanley Kubrick kind of shot. Anyway, so thank you, Vortex. Thank you, Sluggo, Crimson Executioner, Cerberus, Marley K, Pepper Potts, Freezer Mortis, Lieutenant Dennis. Did I say Cerberus already? No, Cerberus. Yes, Cerberus is good too. RJ's on there a lot. I see him a few times. I'm trying to remember everybody's name, so you give you guys all the shout outs. So you say thank you so much, the Vortex, for tuning in. Every time I play my movies, I'm there. And you guys are just so awesome. And thank you, Community Theater of Santa Maria, California, Community Television, for giving me this opportunity to make this show every week with my awesome director, Steven, who works for free. Thank you. I pay him with love. No, one day I'll be able to pay him. One day I'll make money off of this. Been doing it for 10 years already. And, this 2024 will make the 10 years since I started Midnight Chillers. 10 years. Think about that. I can't remember. I think it was in February or March of 2014. It was early in the year.
I remember it well.
Oh, yeah, fun. So anyway, so this has been a long time coming, and I wanted to thank everybody for the Golden Turkey Award over at the Vortex. You guys are awesome. I love you guys. I love Santa Maria Community Television. If you're in the Santa Maria area and you want to be on TV and you want to do something like you do music, juggling, magic tricks, any types of things you want to do, then email me, edgarbongul@gmail.com, and I will put you on the air. I love having people on the air with me. So anyway, so thanks for watching. Tune in next time for another great movie. And in the meantime, stay happy, stay healthy, stay skilled. Auf Wiedersehen.